Welcome back. Thought I'd take an opportunity today to show you some of the equipment we have here on the place. Let's start off with one of my favorites, a little 95 Japanese mini truck.
Damn.
4-wheel drive, 3 huge cylinders, and this one I've put a 3-point hitch. Very, very handy. Bought this little truck from my cousin who had it, and it got in kind of a little accident, a little bit of a rollover, and had a brand new motor in it though when I got it. Light bar, all that stuff was on it, but took the forklift, pushed it out, put a Lexan windshield in it, twisted it with the tractor and the forklift together, and here we are. Awesome little truck. Put this 3-point hitch on it that I built. The reason I started with this is I put a receiver hitch on it, and because of the truck, you couldn't do anything with it unless it was in 4-wheel drive. It's just the engine's up there, there's no weight in the back, and you had to literally be in 4-wheel drive to go up the driveway. So I put a receiver hitch on it, and yeah, that was my knees popping. Put a receiver hitch on it, and I thought, you know what would be cool? Let's make a 3-point to go in this receiver hitch. Put a little winch to actuate it, and it works extremely well. When you're feeding cattle and you got slop and you're too broke for cab tractors and it's 15 degrees out and everything, and you don't really want to go freeze your rear end off, you know, this is just awesome. Get your handy dandy little device here. Be a little bit faster if the truck was running. Here's the first mistake you make when you get a mini truck. Oh, wrong side. Oops. But love this little truck. 5-speed, 4-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low. Now, Willard is a 2000 F250 5.4 automatic, 200 and a lot more miles on it. And it probably looks really good on film, but in all reality, this was an old Corey truck. I put the aluminum wheels on it, had Steelies on it, and there is not a straight panel on this truck. I mean, that's spray paint, touch-up paint. It reminds me of Weston Chaplin's old truck that he had, that he showed as one of his first trucks. But it's hard to tell in the film, but this thing it's just beat up. It was an old Corey truck. It's got a reman engine and transmission in it because, you know, stuff doesn't last around the Corey. And it's just, I like this truck because I can just go beat on it, and I don't feel like I've wrecked some, you know, rare truck. If I have to go hit a tree with something and not cry about it, this is going to be it. And you guys that have cattle, this light right here, super handy. Go down the driveway at night, checking cattle, turn it on, and it's real easy. But anyway, you guys seen an old junky F250 before. This is one of them, but real good truck. We like it. Now we're in the shop, and I'm going to show you my 2003 F350 dually cabin chassis. It's got a V10 and a 6-speed. This is our HVAC company truck. I think this truck still only got 130,000 on it or so. This is the newest vehicle I own. That's how poor I am. 2003 model. But it's got a 9-foot utility bed on it. Good pulling truck. 430 gears. Oh, what's over there? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tragedy. 521 big block. Setting with an inch of dust on it.
What?
Let me show you why. The engine's fine, runs fine. Nothing wrong with that. For those of you that didn't know, 79, short bed, 4-wheel drive, 4-speed. But when you have that much horsepower, things end up happening. I wasn't wheel hopping, I wasn't doing anything else. I just turned it loose in second gear at about a 15, 20 mile an hour roll, and this is what happened. This truck's been sitting for about probably 2 or 3 years. All because I have not had the time to fix the rear end, which I should be whipped. Now here's the workhorse, Caterpillar forklift. This thing has so many hours on it that I can't believe it still runs. It smokes like an Indian, but 35,000, I don't know if you can see that, 35,000 hours. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? But anyway, that's the old Caterpillar forklift. See what this is, don't you? And you guys know in a shop what this is. This is a common area where guys stand in a circle, sit in a circle, and tell lies. Now, for the Polaris. The one on the left, that's my grandpa's original one that he bought in 97. And this is 96 that we bought for my wife, a few months ago from the neighbor. So we've got his and hers, so to speak. And I like these four-wheelers, but right now it's about 20, 30 degrees outside, and guess what? The mini truck has heat. So these don't get a whole lot of use in the winter time. Now, see these tires? See those tires? I'm gonna tell you, I could own a tire shop. I mean, I could employ a tire mechanic, seems like full-time around here. And that leads me to this. Guys with a lot of junk sitting around like myself, count up how many tires you own. You want something to either amaze you or make you mad. Count up how many tires you own. I'm talking all the way down to two-wheel dollies and pressure washers. Just count up how many tires you own and post in the comments. I bet it's so, for a lot of people, for me it's over 100. Well, let's move to the 332. This is no show pony, but it is a 318, if you've ever heard of a 318 with a diesel engine in it. This is what does most of the mowing and work around here as far as yard work. Good little tractor. Ran out of room, had to put some up on a shelf. That's my grandpa's old Honda 200 SX that kind of left the family for a couple years, and somebody powder coated stuff and put different wheels on it and lost the racks, but it's back in the family and it needs some chain and some brake work, but happy that it's back. Let's go outside and see what kind of junk we've got outside. What a freaking jewel. Look at this. This is a parts truck for this white semi, so I know it's pretty junky. Oh my gosh, there's Steve. I name my trucks after the person I buy them from. If your name's Billy Bob, I buy a truck from you. The truck's name is now Billy Bob. You know? So I bought this from an old family friend named Steve. 91 F350, 7.3 IDI, 5-speed. It is a actual 350, so it's 1-ton Dana 60 straight axle, Kingpin 60 under there. And old, naturally aspirated. If you guys watched my cold start video, this was it. Pretty good old truck. Do I need 4 freaking pickups? No, but I got them. Now, 2005 Volvo. It's got an 870 15-liter Cummins in it, 10-speed. This is a truck that I bought when I knew I was going to go into trucking. It was just too cheap to pass up. Truck runs and drives. It needs small things. It needs some air lines fixed on it. It doesn't hold air real well. Needs a hood fixed in a few places. but it's pretty actually a solid truck. It hauled milk for the last part of its life, and I want to get it going and have it here for farm truck, but then be able to switch it over to the trucking company if the Freightliner goes down on us. And the school bus, what can I say about the school bus? That's just a bus that I got given to me I was going to use for storage, but I think I'm not. I'm either going to build a building or use a semi-trailer, so I'm going to sell that school bus. I mean, it's actually not bad shape for, I think it's 85, 86. Well, it might be 88, I'd have to look. But anyway, that's all I have right now. I was going to do a farm video. I got a bunch of other stuff down at the barn, but we'll do that in a different video because this is getting too long. Thanks. Don't forget to punch that subscribe button.
Like, and subscribe. Please.